An early morning fire destroyed a Salt Lake City apartment building and forced dozens to evacuate.
There were people kind of panicking, get out as quick as they could.
Good afternoon. The fire started while many people were inside asleep.
When Salt Lake City fire crews arrived, they found the building engulfed in flames that threatened another apartment building nearby. Firefighters were initially told several people were trapped inside the burning building, but those residents had managed to escape through a second-story window before crews arrived. Residents say the flames moved quickly, destroying everything in their path.
They were like coming, like breaking out of the windows and then just like shooting out of the windows.
The vinyl siding on that complex is melted, as well as the vinyl blinds inside the windows, just from the radiant heat. That's how big this fire was when the units arrived.
The good news is nobody was hurt. The American Red Cross today has been helping 14 displaced residents find places to stay. That agency invited our Alex Cabrerro inside their offices as one family shared the emotion of losing everything.
Alex joins us live from the scene of the fire.
We've covered tragedies like this one before, Bruce and Deanie, and we always hear from families, thank goodness for the Red Cross. After a disaster, after a fire like this one, families often receive help in the form of food, clothing, a place to stay. It is a touch of kindness in the middle of a personal disaster, which usually isn't easy to deal with. Her tears give most of the story. The Red Cross says the rest.
And we will pay the difference to get you into a new place.
Sitting inside the Red Cross's downtown Salt Lake City office isn't where the Salguero family expected to be today. But after a fire took down their apartment building this morning, they couldn't think of anywhere else to go for help.
We lost everything. Our building was the most damaged one.
This is where the Red Cross shines, helping people who can't immediately help themselves. In the past week, the Red Cross of Utah has helped 119 families, all of them fire victims. Sunday's fire alone at an Ogden apartment complex cost the Red Cross $50,000 to help 91 people.
Typically, we don't see a big run like this in 1 week. It is an unusual thing.
What makes it especially tough for the Red Cross is that they are mandated by Congress to help families, even though they don't get any federal money. It's all based on donations and volunteers.
It gets really tough and really nerve-wracking, but what I've experienced across the country and really in our state is that people are very generous. They understand when there's a crisis.
That money pays for big things like food, shelter, and clothing, and little things like blankets and basic necessities. And just as important, families know someone cares about them when it seems like all else is lost.
We want to make sure that people are comforted, they have a place to go and sleep.
The Red Cross also says the summer is when they see their biggest need for help and when they get the least amount of donations. Now, coming up on KSL News at 6 o'clock, we'll talk more with one of the families who lost everything inside of this fire and why they say they didn't even know it was burning until it was well underway. Bruce and Deanie.
Alex, thank you.